I think it's too late. New money, new ways. Got on my back, I'm counting these stacks. No, I won't call unless I'm feeling down. Sometimes I get a little lonely, and I just need someone to hold me. But I'm not giving in, I'm over this. I only let my dress control me. I fell in love with this shit you say. Used to tell myself that everything's okay.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And the Lakers starting five. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Vanderbilt are the 3 and 4. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Russell against Curry. Pass to James. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Tries again. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Reeves. Now Russell. He's covered by Curry. Russell against Curry. Here's Reeves. They get it back. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
There are just few guys can own the glass like Anthony Davis. He makes the play before the defense can retreat.
Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Vanderbilt against Green. That one goes. Count it. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Curry, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hayes, the pass to Reddish. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Vincent. Hachimura from long range. Hits the trifecta.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
To the middle. Outside for Green. Outside Paul. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Corey Joseph.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Looney passes to Kuminga. Outside Paul. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Hachimura, 5 to shoot, fires from deep. The shot comes out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a three-point game. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Green. Oh, Green just outworking the competition. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to James. Warriors with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Thompson in the post. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. And there's Thompson on the assist by Wiggins. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Lakers trail. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, BA. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Curry, no good. The Lakers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Curry. Vincent passes to Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
That free throw good from Davis. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, BA, think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Both free throws good from Davis. And when healthy, Anthony Davis is a force. An athletic big man who is matchup nightmare.
BA, AD has to find a way to stay healthy because when he's out on the floor, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the business.
The drive by Joseph. Pass to Payton. Call for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Reddish. Here's Hachimura. Kuminga pulls it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Lakers foul. LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Gary Payton II.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Anthony Davis, and Prince is subbed in for James. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Prince can't hit.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul was just locked in. No distractions, no hesitation.
Russell from deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Warriors leading. Well, Smitty, despite starting in the play-in, the Lakers made it to the conference finals last year.
And it wasn't easy, B.A. Knocking out Ja and the second-seeded Grizzlies, then defeating Steph and the defending champion Warriors. A really impressive run.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. LeBron and Vanderbilt at 3 and 4. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
For the Lakers to be successful, Coach Darvin Ham said, quote, Anthony Davis is the key. None of this works if he's not available and hitting on all cylinders. We've all seen what can happen when he's healthy and playing at a high level. It's just a matter of managing his body. Brian?
That's a good point. That's true for everybody, too. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, that one's good. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Curry. Here's Green. A deep three. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Russell. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Never afraid of a little physical play. Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
With Anthony Davis, the question has never been about ability. It's about availability.
You're so right, B.A. He's got all the talent in the world. We've seen him put together dominant stretches of play, but too often it's interrupted by injury.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Smitty, part of what makes LeBron James so inspiring is how competitive he is still.
B.A., I don't think he'll ever lose that fire in his eyes. But you're right, he's still hungry. Every game, even the little ones, LeBron wants to win just as bad as ever.
Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Paul in for Curry. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Russell. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. .54 seconds left in the third. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Reeves. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's what you like to see from the big fella, Anthony Davis, with the power finish.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins against James. Wiggins, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Smart and so unselfish. Excellent find by LeBron.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. It's good. Paul's got 7 points.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Hachimura. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors trailing. Now Paul. Outside Curry. Russell against Paul. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And the Warriors call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Checked in for Hachimura. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Vincent can't hit.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
James inside, working on Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And no one's more familiar with this situation than LeBron. This team leans on him even harder in the clutch.
So both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
He gets the first. And that brings him within 2 here.
It takes fundamentals to knock down free throws, and Steph is one of the best at it.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Paul. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's James. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Go the other way.
First team foul.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry against Russell to take the lead. Curry with the Houdini act inside.
That's a momentum bucket from Stephen Curry. Big-time shot from a big-time player.
Here's James. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Well, the Warriors shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Curry. Over Russell. And he buries it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Balance player of the game, Draymond Green.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
They get it back. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Cash.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're behind by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Working it over. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. The lead is 2. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Curry finds Green, and here's Thompson for 3. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Known for his late game heroics, LeBron is doing it again.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! The Lakers call timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
Expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. So it's the Lakers now. They've got Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Hachimura from long range. The shot won't fall. Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
One of the more physical players in the league. Draymond can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
Here's Davis. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
It's a treat to watch his ball handling. He has the basketball on a string.
The Lakers trail. Here's Vincent. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Timeout called, the Warriors. They're up by 4. 1:09 left in overtime.
Let me hear you.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Stephen Curry. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Thompson left side, and he drains the quick shot. And the Warriors lead by 6.
The mid-range jumper is automatic for Klay Thompson.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. And 1:01 left in the first overtime period. James is checked in for the Lakers.
LeBron James.
Here's LeBron. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Lakers. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves, pounded by Wiggins. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Russell's checked in for Vincent. And the Warriors call time here. They're in front by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play in overtime.
Get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Austin Reeves. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Klay Thompson.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
You gotta love Klay Thompson's work ethic. He's an elite scorer, but he's no slouch on the other end of the floor as well. He gives you his all.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
The Lakers call timeout. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left to play in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Russell finds James. No good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And so they foul intentionally.
LeBron James. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Chris Paul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Always clever working himself to the line, and Chris Paul tends to convert once he gets there.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Laces one from 3.
This just in. Prince is not going to buckle or fold. He's not afraid of the moment.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Again very soon.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.